Hello, and thanks for taking a look at my level. This is work in progress. As we're seeing now, the cinematic is wrapping the camera into the world and behind the player. And I am Eric, in case I didn't mention. I'm recording in Vancouver. It's Eric Gertzbein, actually. And this is a UDK level. Right now the world, environment, and lighting is mostly complete. I haven't implemented the AI yet. I also haven't updated my INI file from a previous level that I made, so I'm getting a console event error pretty much, and that will be repaired shortly. So at the moment we're in this environment, and it's important to me in games that there's a strong sense of historicity and context to the environments. I want it to look not necessarily realistic, that it would exist in our world, but that it has the right feel and look for what it is. And I think that I've achieved that here. So in this starting room, there's two areas the player can go. They can go to the right or they can go to the left. The room is filled with a bit of smoke because the ceiling has caved in, and if they go too far to the right, they'll trigger an explosion, and they'll see beneath them that they are in a bit of a dangerous environment. They could fall and die, and that's what I've just done. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to die. So let's not go to the right. Let's try the left. Now this door, it doesn't open. It's damaged. There's this object that's fallen from the wall, and it looks like power is being fed to it because it's sparking up there. So let's shoot this one, and it opens the right door. Hopefully the player will remember the look of this blue mesh object and understand that by shooting it, something good will happen. So let's advance. And also, I do believe that as a player, it's nice to go from an area of compression to an area of to a large area, or vice versa, especially in a small level like this. This is about a 3 to 6 minute playthrough. So we're going to go into this smaller, more compressed area. We can hear water running, and we can see it there. And the next challenge is a single jump. It's pretty easy. We just jump it. The next challenge is a double jump. We're hitting a checkpoint in case we fail the double jump. And this will be where the first combat encounter occurs. There will be an AI here that's running around shooting you, and you'll have to fight them in this sort of psychedelic space. And then we get to a large area. So we've gone through this area of compression. We have now an area of expansion that is also well lit. And we're going to shoot these because we know it's good to shoot these blue things, that it does something. If we don't shoot them, we wouldn't have been able to get across. This swinging pendulum object will hang just so that you will always miss it with a double jump. We've tested it, and it works. Also, this will be another opportunity for a combat encounter. There'll be an AI standing on this platform that you have to advance upon, so you can have a neat encounter while you're swinging in the air, which is quite fun. So let's just hop off. And as we leave this large open area, we're going to go to an area of compression again and darkness. And I like to do that. It gives the player a chance to restock what just happened and recoup, and it mentally gives them a bit of a downtime to prepare for what might be upcoming. And what is upcoming is a boss encounter. So that boss encounter is preceded by a cinematic that introduces the room, and the important thing for this cinematic to do is to show the dimensions of the space so the player knows what they, where they can go, where they are, but also because it'll highlight some of the mechanics. There'll be 3 totems, one on each of these platforms, and those totems will support the life of the boss. So until the totems are destroyed, the bosses will be active and will be able to fight. As I said, the room is large. The lighting is strategic. Where things are lit is where you want to go. So around the perimeter, behind these columns, which the player can use as obstacles or rather not obstacles, but as cover from the bosses, there will be health pickups. The bosses will move, but they will move within a radius of their platform, and it'll be a one at a time combat encounter, so that after the first boss is killed, the second boss will become active, and so on and so forth. Also, I like to give the sense in levels that not only the level has a historicity and context, but that it has a future. So if this level was to be expanded, that's how I like to think of it. If the level continued beyond this point, or if there were a secondary avenue or option for the player, where would that occur? So for me, if this level did have an expansion, it would be through this this wall space. I think that would open up, and the player would be able to get through. So that's it for now. Keep your eye out for my next video, and I'll have a playthrough of where I'm at currently. Again, it's Gertzbein recording in Vancouver. Thanks for checking out my level, and I will see you later.